I had a question from a viewer. Well, they said they didn't watch the video, which I thought was kind of rude. But they asked if the AI in AMS2 is any better after the latest updates. The short answer is yes. The longer answer is that while the AI is still a work in progress and by no means perfect, Reza has provided additional ways for modders to fine-tune performance. With the introduction of 3 new XML scalars, weight, power, and drag, these values can be adjusted per livery to either boost or nerf the competitiveness of a particular car or team. But Kevin, I don't know how to do this. Not a problem. The teams behind the custom Skinpacks are hard at work incorporating this new feature into their downloads. To test it all out, I grabbed the latest custom files for the Formula V10 Gen 1, and we head to Jerez setting up the 1997 grid, where we will start 5th in Mika Häkkinen's McLaren. With our car's performance reduced, we'll be able to lower the AI skill level and still have a great race. This also helps achieve overall lap times that are much closer to the real life ones. Great thanks to Lady Croussette with help from other talented modders who have worked hard to bring us this awesome custom AI and livery file.
P5. The track temp is 24 Celsius. The air temp is 24. The pit window opens on lap 1.00. 12 laps.
Okay, 97% here in Mika Häkkinen's McLaren that's been sort of nerfed. We have reduced the power, added some drag, and added some weight. So to compete today, we're going to have to drive at a pretty high level and use every bit of the course. Every chance we can get into the toe of the driver ahead is going to become a factor. And we have a pit stop to make as well. My idea here was to try to use the new Scalars to get the cars to do more accurate lap times similar to what they would have done in real life. As we're onto the back of Schumacher here. And with my experiments so far, it's been a great success, actually. I've had so many good races here, each of them different from the last and unique. Different battles with different AI, and careful not to lock up into the chicane. It's tricky. And also having the AI do very similar lap times to the real life times. Heinz-Harald Frentzen doing the fastest lap here in the actual event, a 123.135. And
all right, Kevin, the pit window is now open.
Pay attention to see what the AI does in this one. But this new scalar, these new scalar values that you can adjust in the XML file, and I'll put a little
the next car is Schumacher.
I'll put a display up and tell you what I set mine at for this McLaren MP412. As we dab the brakes a little bit to avoid washing out behind Schumacher as we come down the hill. We're trying to get into his toe. That's the pedal down to the floor though, and we just cannot close in on him. Villeneuve is kind of up there by himself. Whoa, as we're right behind Schumacher. Losing traction, using all the track. And I checked out Timo's video yesterday, and he was doing the same thing. I thought, oh, look at this. This is the idea I had, but he beat me to it. But fantastic video, and he did some testing with that XML file as well that you get in that new updated pack up on Overtake. As we're trying to stay with the leaders. Oh my god. Oh, a big trail break into there to avoid lockup. Easing off the brake really slowly. And yeah, good job by Lady Croussette and Alain Fry and that team. But now it opens the door for, whoa, us to do these custom events and get the AI to do a little bit more similar lap times than they would have done otherwise. Typically, this car in particular on this track, AI was doing like qualifying times, like 1 minute and 21 seconds kind of thing.
There's got to be a chance here. Keep hurrying him.
Even low 120s. So that's way too fast. That's beyond the qualifying times that were here. The top 3 drivers, in fact, had matching qualifying times. Villeneuve, Schumacher, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen. Which is pretty crazy. Oh, down into second. Frentzen is, I think, holding Schumacher back here, allowing Villeneuve to get ahead. Oh, he almost come into the back of Schumacher there. Thought about sending it into T2, but try a cut back here. To the person who said they didn't watch my video, but still left me a comment. Their question was, is the AI any better in AMS2? And I'll have to say yes. It could always be improved, but as you can see here, we can really have some good battles and practice some racecraft as we try an inside cut back on Schumacher coming out of the T6 hairpin. But there's no way past. We're just biding our time. We might have to try undercut strategy into the pits ahead of these guys, but then risk coming out into traffic right on the tail of Schumacher. Is anyone coming in now? No one peels off. Oh, as we try to avoid a lockup again. Villeneuve's not getting away too far ahead of the pack here.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
So I think this is a good way to spread out the performance of the different cars in these Formula One packs, in the Formula One classes, so that they better they perform more closely to what they would have done in real life. So that's awesome.
Your right front has got minor wear. Okay, pit stop requested.
Let's come in and get that tire change done. I'm not sure what these guys are going to do, but we're not making any ground, any headway trying to pass them. A dab of the brakes there to avoid coming into the back of the German driver ahead of us. But I've had so many fun races now, like with this new configuration and the ability to get in there and edit the XML file. For me, tinkering with the files in the sims I've played in the past has all been kind of part of the hobby. It's not for everybody, but
Position estimates will be unreliable. There'll be traffic when you exit the pits. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P20, in between Hill and Marquez. What's your speed limit in the pits?
okay, our pit box way down here. Team's ready. Oh, we got a guy out in the middle of nowhere there. That's not cool. Okay, let's get these tires and we'll get back out on track and see what kind of traffic we have to deal with.
Hold on, go.
The liveries and everything
Traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
for these cars is awesome.
We need to get some heat into them.
Oh, as we try to get back into the fold. Oh, we come into contact slightly with Fontana, who's to our left now. He's going to fight back. Luckily, no damage. Fontana would be one of the slower cars adjusted in the XML file to have that car be slower against this grid. But these custom AI files now are just going to be fantastic. And the selector for this too has other scenarios that you can incorporate and also includes the 1996 season stuff and configuration. So that's awesome. Oh, we got a good launch out of that corner. Are we going to be able to stop in time to get... Oh, no, a little nudge from the back, but... Okay, I've never actually...
Well done, Kevin. Nice move, mate. The car ahead is in it.
That's the first time I've ever managed to get an overtake done through the chicane like that. What impresses me most about these Skinpacks and the artwork is the...
Half distance. Fuel looks good. P13.
Helmets and driver outfits. Villeneuve getting out ahead of us out of the pits. He's avoided some traffic, so that's crucial to him trying to win this race. Häkkinen in real life, this is his first F1 victory. We're trying to replicate that, but we're going to have to make some moves as we tuck in behind Denise here. Oh, Pedro covers off the inside line, and Villeneuve is getting away up front. Whoa. Fisichella also in this group. Things are hectic now in this race. This is one of the most hectic ones I've had in my testing. Oh, as we just catch a slide there. We're not going to try this move again. That was one time only. Oh, we have a yellow.
Used half your fuel. Irvine is pitting from P4.
We're not supposed to pass, so let's just back off. Green flag again, though. We'll see if we can leapfrog someone here into the last corner. But that's allowed Villeneuve to get up there, and he's done a 1:23.741. That's close to the actual lap times. We are really wrestling with traffic here, testing out the ability for the AI in AMS2 to race close against the player.
The next car is Herbert.
Johnny Herbert ahead of us. We're, wow, exiting turn 5 using all the track. Down into T6. Don't want an incident like the real life race. A disaster for Schumacher. But we're on lap 8 and we're running out of time to get by these guys. Maybe they'll come, maybe they'll peel off for pit stops. But this is a fantastic race here.
Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
And what it does with these settings is it opens the door for way more headroom for even like really fast aliens to have good racing against the AI.
10th position.
We're all the way down in 10th, and there's people coming out of the pits. We have someone off. Oh, we get contact. This is a argy-bargy race. That was Villeneuve coming to the side of us.
The car ahead is Magnussen.
But we've got by the Canadian. Let's see if he fights back. Down the hill, he's in our tow. We do not have any more power with this nerfed McLaren. Struggling to get my words out. Driving at a frantic pace here. And I'm headed to what we call the beer store soon, once I get this race done. And hopefully I'll have earned that beverage. By the way, I know it's ridiculously hot in the UK and over in Europe.
He's pitting from position 2. We think he'll come out just behind you. Okay, Kevin, you're reeling Magnussen in the gaps now, 0.3.
I hope there's a break to that weather pattern soon for you guys. I can't imagine without air conditioning those temperatures I'm seeing.
Matching race pace, P6.
We're back in P6. We're trying to make up some more places before this ends. Cutback attempt. on Magnussen ahead of us. We're going to have to try it again up here. Whoa, quickly down into 4th, letting off slightly, but that's going to open the door again for Magnussen coming down the hill. We're side by side heading towards T6. Another driver behind us to the right. It's Rothman's. It's Villeneuve trying to fight back.
The next car is Coulthard.
Our teammate having a heck of a race ahead of us. Yeah, so you have to try this out. Try it with the download, with the files set up the way they are. And then you can go in and adjust your own driver's car to nerf it even more. It all depends on your skill level. Whoa, as we... take a breath here.
2 laps remaining. Pit window closes at the end of this lap. Okay, Kevin, lap times are pretty consistent.
We're using every inch of the track. It's really training me to drive the course at a better level. Trying to avoid having Villeneuve use our toe coming down the hill towards dry stack as we just feel the 4 tires slide there.
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go away, Jim. And I don't mind. I like the challenge of having the AI fight to get back into this. As we saw him come in behind us that couple laps ago there. Down into 2nd. Try not to lock up into this chicane. Back on the power. Tracking out. Missing the apex there.
You're reeling. Coulthard in. The gap is now 0.8. Pit window is now closed. 1 more lap to go.
Not the easiest car to drive as far as... Not the easiest open wheeler to drive in AMS2. There's no traction control. And sensitive to throttle application. So if you're just getting your feet wet into trying open wheelers in AMS2, this may not be exactly where to start. Try with one of the new Renaults with traction control or something like that. But once you get a hang of driving this generation of F1 car, man, they're a blast, actually. Well, as we tuck in behind our teammate, Coulthard. Trying to eke out any bit of performance out of this McLaren we can before the end. Down into 2nd. We're trying for a podium, but we don't want to take our teammate out as we lose traction there. But I think you're looking at the finish here with
Frentzen has took the win.
Frentzen coming away with the win here today. Totally different scenario played out than I've been testing. Eddie Irvine, David Coulthard, and then followed by us. Villeneuve coming away with a 5th place finish. That would have secured him the championship ahead of Schumacher, who looks like he's possibly out. He's 38 seconds down. So amazing new scalars you can use in this new XML selector, and the XML file you can adjust yourself to adjust those different levels for weight, drag, and power, and it opens the door for all kinds of new scenarios and challenges for you replicating F1 races and any other sort of series that you're into. But anyway, yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.